Our planet is a world of water. From space, it shines like a blue marble. This is because vast oceans cover more than 70% of its surface. These oceans are not new. They are incredibly ancient, holding the secrets of our world for billions of years. They were here long before any life appeared on land. The rhythmic pulse of the tides, a dance between the moon and the earth, has been happening for an immense stretch of time. This constant motion has shaped our coastlines and influenced our climate for longer than we can possibly imagine, creating the world we know today. The sheer scale of the ocean is difficult to comprehend. It is not just one body of water, but a connected system of great seas and gulfs. This global ocean holds nearly all of the Earth's water. Its history is written in the layers of sediment on the seafloor and in the very chemistry of its water. Early life on our planet began in these waters, tiny organisms that eventually gave rise to the incredible diversity we see. The ocean is, in a very real sense, the cradle of our life. It is a living history book, and we have only just begun to read its earliest pages. When we stand on a beach and look out at the horizon, we are only seeing a tiny fraction of this immense world. The water stretches out for thousands of miles, a seemingly endless expanse of blue. But the true mystery is not just how wide the ocean is, but how deep it goes. Below the surface lies a world that is completely different from our own. It is a realm of immense pressure, cold temperatures, and darkness. For centuries, humans could only guess what lay beneath the waves, telling stories of monsters and hidden treasures. Only recently have we developed the technology to begin exploring it. The ancient nature of the ocean means it has witnessed countless changes on our planet. It has seen continents drift apart and mountains rise. It has absorbed impacts from space and experienced dramatic shifts in climate. Through all of this, the ocean has remained a constant and powerful force. Its currents act like a global conveyor belt, moving heat around the planet and making life on land possible. Understanding the ocean's past is crucial to understanding our own origins and the future of the world we all share. It is a connection to a time long before us, a reminder of the planet's enduring power. The ocean's average depth is about 2.5 miles or 4 kilometers. This is already incredibly deep, far deeper than most mountains are high. But in certain places, the ocean floor plunges down into enormous trenches. These are the deepest parts of our world. Imagine taking Mount Everest, the tallest mountain on land, and placing it into one of these trenches. Its peak would still be more than a mile beneath the surface of the water. This gives us a sense of the staggering depth we are talking about. It is a vertical world that dwarfs anything we know on land. The deepest known place on Earth is a point called the Challenger Deep. It is located in the Mariana Trench in the western Pacific Ocean. This spot is almost 7 miles or 11 kilometers straight down. The pressure here is over 1,000 times greater than at the surface. It is like having the weight of 50 jumbo jets pressing down on you. Only a handful of special submarines, built to withstand this crushing force, have ever made the journey to this remote and hostile place. Visiting the Challenger Deep is more difficult and dangerous than traveling into space. Exploring these great depths is one of the last true frontiers for humanity. For a long time, scientists believed that nothing could possibly live in such extreme conditions. They thought the combination of crushing pressure, freezing cold, and total darkness would make life impossible. However, every time we send a probe or a submersible down into the abyss, we are proven wrong. We discover that life is incredibly resilient and has found ways to thrive in environments we once considered uninhabitable. The deep sea is not an empty void. It is a world filled with unique and wonderful creatures. The journey down to the Challenger Deep is a journey into another world. As a submersible descends, the light from the surface quickly fades. The water turns from bright blue to a deep indigo, and then to complete blackness. The temperature drops dramatically, hovering just above freezing. For hours, the only thing visible outside the small window is the darkness of the abyss, occasionally lit by the submarine's powerful lights. Reaching the bottom is a remarkable achievement, a testament to human ingenuity and our unyielding curiosity to explore the most hidden corners of our own planet. The ocean is not one uniform environment. It is structured in layers, much like the sky above us. Each layer has its own unique characteristics of light, temperature, and pressure. The top layer is called the sunlight zone, or the epipelagic zone. It extends down about 200 meters. As its name suggests, this is where sunlight can penetrate the water. This sunlight allows photosynthesis to happen, which means tiny plants called phytoplankton can grow. These microscopic organisms form the very base of the ocean food web. making the sunlit layer the busiest and most productive part of the sea. Below the sunlight zone is the twilight zone, also known as the mesopelagic zone. This layer stretches from 200 meters down to about 1,000 meters. Some faint sunlight can still reach these depths, but it is not enough for photosynthesis. The world here is one of shadows and dim light. The temperature drops quickly, and the pressure increases significantly. Many animals that live here migrate up to the surface at night to feed, and then return to the safety of the darker, deeper water during the day. It is a world of constant movement between light and shadow. Deeper still is the midnight zone, or the bathypelagic zone. This layer exists between 1,000 and 4,000 meters. Here there is no sunlight at all. The only light is produced by the creatures themselves, a phenomenon called bioluminescence. This is a world of eternal night, immense pressure, and near freezing temperatures. Life here must be adapted to these harsh conditions. Food is scarce, so animals have developed incredible ways to find meals and conserve energy. They often have large mouths, sharp teeth, and bodies designed to withstand the crushing weight of the water above. Finally, we reach the deepest layers, the abyssopelagic zone, or the abyss, and the hadopelagic zone, which includes the deep trenches. These zones extend from 4,000 meters all the way to the bottom. The name abyss comes from a Greek word meaning no bottom. For a long time, people believed it was a lifeless void. The pressure is extreme, and the water is just a few degrees above freezing. Yet, even here, life persists. Strange fish, ghostly invertebrates, and unique bacteria have all been found, clustering around hydrothermal vents that release heat and chemicals from within the earth. The diversity of life in the ocean is truly breathtaking, changing dramatically as we move from one layer to the next. In the sunlit surface waters, we find the animals most familiar to us. Schools of tuna and mackerel dart through the blue, while dolphins and whales travel vast distances. Coral reefs, teeming with colorful fish, create vibrant underwater cities. Sea turtles and sharks, ancient mariners of the sea, patrol these waters. This abundance is all thanks to the energy from the sun, which fuels the phytoplankton and, in turn, supports this complex web of life. As we descend into the twilight zone, the creatures become stranger. Many have large eyes to capture the faint, dwindling light. Others are silver or red, colors that help them become nearly invisible in the dimness. This is the realm of the lanternfish, which has light-producing organs on its body, and the vampire squid, which can turn itself inside out to escape predators. These animals are masters of camouflage and survival in a world of shadows. They connect the world above with the world below, forming a crucial link in the ocean's food chain. In the complete darkness of the midnight zone and the abyss, life takes on truly alien forms. Food is so scarce that many creatures have developed lures, often glowing, to attract unsuspecting prey. The anglerfish is a famous example, dangling a biological fishing rod in front of its enormous mouth. Other animals, like the gulper eel, have mouths that can unhinge to swallow prey, much larger than themselves. They have slow metabolisms to conserve energy, waiting patiently for days or weeks for a single meal to drift down from the waters far above. The ocean is the lifeblood of our planet. It produces more than half of the oxygen we breathe, regulates our climate, and provides food for billions of people. The amazing creatures that live in its depths are part of a delicate balance that we are only just beginning to understand. Protecting the ocean is not just about saving whales or preserving coral reefs. It is about protecting the entire system that makes life on Earth possible. Our future is inextricably linked to the health of our oceans. We must explore them with respect and work to protect them for all the generations to come.